Hi, this is Neil. Welcome to Article Reading for Juniors. The article today is about how some scientists have discovered some mysterious bursts of radio waves coming from the universe, and the possible theories as to what it's from and why it's coming, and so on and so forth. We'll be talking about questions 1 and 7 today. Number 1. This article would most likely be found where? So this is a genre question. What kind of article is this? Well, it's a factual article about something that's happening currently, right now. So you would probably say it would belong in a periodical of some sort, like a magazine or a newspaper. And it would probably be in the science section of whatever magazine or newspaper that was. So let's look at the choices. Is A correct? A science fiction magazine? No, this isn't science fiction, although it may sound kind of science fiction-y. It's really something that's happening. It has nothing to do with aliens, it's not fiction at all. So get rid of A. A music magazine is wrong, too. It is about radio, but it's not about radio like listening to the radio in your car. It's about radio waves, which is a type of energy. A how-to guide for astronauts is also incorrect. It's not telling anyone how to do something. It's just describing this phenomenon that's happening right now and sort of explaining it. So it would be the science section of a periodical, a newspaper. That is the answer, and we'll move on down to number 7 and finish up. On lines 63 through 71, Thornton's tone is mostly what? Another tone question. These tell you how the person is saying what they're saying. Let's see what it says here. Starting on 63. This has nothing to do with alien civilizations, Thornton said. If you calculate the luminosity of these bursts, they're absolutely enormous. It's just not possible for that amount of energy to be harnessed in just 5 milliseconds. The energy output at its source of these bursts is how much energy the sun gives out in total for 300,000 years. But this happens in just 5 milliseconds, and I can't imagine how anyone could control that. So he's answering the question, could these be from alien life sources? And he's saying no, a very firm no. It's impossible that that could happen by a culture. It has to be something kind of dealing with planets or stars or something like that. Let's look for an answer choice that says very strong, very unequivocal, very, in fact, firm. Firm means strong, and he sounds very strong in those statements there. Gullible is not correct. That means easily trickable, so you can't choose that. Open-minded is also wrong. Open-minded would be someone who is open to different ideas. He doesn't sound open to the idea that it's an alien civilization. He actually seems very close-minded, at least in terms of whether it's from aliens. So get rid of that. Excited you might have picked, and you might have wanted to pick, but he doesn't really sound like he's thrilled about this right here. He's just giving a very firm no, it's not from aliens. And he gives some support for that idea, the fact that it's such a large amount of energy and it's happening in such a short amount of time. The excitement would be from finding it perhaps, but not from this explanation. That's all for today though. If you have more questions, you know there is a full tutorial after you take your test. And the forum is always open. Come and ask us a question and we'll give you an answer if there's something I haven't talked about or wasn't covered in the tutorial. Have a good night, take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow.